Blessings, you guys. Your girl coming back in with another one. And y'all gonna be hearing these planes all day today. I don't know how long they're gonna be flying around, but people are leaving for the holiday. So hopefully you guys can hear me. But I'm coming in with another one. We're gonna get right into it. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. These are the dumb ones, you guys. These are the dumb ones, right? That don't know when to quit. I think I was standing there because I'm trying to block the wind. Let me stay where I was at. That don't know when to quit. Like, I can't stand someone that feel like you're so entitled, or they need you and they still feel like they can say or do whatever they want, as if you can't shut it down at any time. Clown is clowns. That you can't shut it down any time. Clock it and crash out. So this one that I'm gonna talk about is like these, especially these homosexuals, they don't know when to quit. And these narcs have a way to make it sound like the stupid ish that they're saying or doing is making some sense to you. It's sensing to you. You don't know how many times I heard a narc say stupid ish to me that I just wanted to crash out, but I didn't say anything. And so what they'll do is, let me put it this way. And this wind, I'm trying, y'all, try. Let me put it this way. It'd be the most dumbest-ish to the point you're just trying to figure out, is that really a thing? I'll give you the most dumbest-ish example, okay? Fat narc. Large, stupid, homosexual, dumb-ass fat narc. We were out one day. I had just got my hair done. And it was curly, so I was trying to curl up the pieces a little bit at the end. But I didn't have anything with me, so I just used my finger. So I'm curling up the pieces and whatever. And this narc goes, "Oh, why are you doing that to your hair? Do you know when people twirl their hair, that means that they're sexually frustrated?" And I looked at this narc like, what the hell? I mean, I have seen many, especially women, we play with our hair. And a lot of kids, they play with their hair. My students, they all play with their hair. The girls, they play with their hair. So you mean to tell me that's what's happening with these kids? If it was up to the narc, that's what it was? Trying to make me believe the most stupidest ish, probably because I wasn't on nothing with that large ass narc. You know what I mean? But they would try. That's a small example. Let me get to the big one. They would try to make you think the dumbest ish that they say or do make sense. Now they already be staying with you, have nothing, pay nothing, work nothing. All they do is play a little video game and just sit around, just nothing. They just nothing. And the narc tried to tongue-tied. The narc tried to convince this woman that he was staying with, that can his friend stay for a little bit, because the friend, now y'all, I got air quotes going on right now, need a place to stay for a little bit, okay? Now, this is the friend of the opposite sex, okay? And then once the friend got in there and whatever, all the red flags was flagging. And sometimes when it get to the point where it's just way too many damn red flags, it's just plain out abuse. It's just no more red flags. It's just flat out disrespect ass abuse. Okay? And she's not thinking nothing about it until he tried to make it seem like, they just friends or whatever. And the whole entire time, this was his mistress. How he tricked her into moving in his mistress. So while he's sitting his nothing ass there, remember, no job, no nothing, don't contribute to nothing, don't buy no food, don't pay anything, then bring another broke ass person. And then I don't understand how these women allow these type of narcs, homosexual narcs, put them in stupid ass situations like this as well. So now you got the woman that the narc is staying with dumbfounded, and then you got this dumbass other person that the narc found. That's what I said. And thinking it's gonna work. They're thinking it's gonna work and whatever. So when she shut the whole ish down, like, you got to get out my house, she got to get out my house, y'all got to get out my house. And it's just like, they just don't know when to quit. You don't have a pot or a window to throw the piss out of. You don't have nothing. And that's what they do. They be always out there, even if it wasn't like a mistress thing. Maybe it was, let's say it was a real thing. Because I done had narcs try this with me. They be always out there trying to help everybody else with your money or with your stuff or your things or your home. They be out there trying to help everybody else. Once again, another example, fat narc. Because we ain't going to get into the most evil narc. We will probably in the next video. Was like, so everybody knows I'm the one that does all the cooking. Y'all can go see it on Conita's Kitchen on the Facebook. And would pack all the leftovers and stuff and take it to his work, to all his friends and whatever. Some of them actually came to the Thanksgiving or the Christmas or whatever it was, whatever event it was. But would pack all these things, and even if it was just a regular dinner, I just made a lot because I'm trying to stretch it for a couple of days or whatever. Would pack all this to-go food to work and be like, yeah, such and such, was, didn't have no lunch, so I just blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting up there thinking like, your large fat ass would not have any lunch if I wasn't cooking. How dare you take up out this house things that you're not even paying for, talking about you was worried because such and such didn't have no damn lunch. But they don't be worried about when you don't have no damn lunch. Or they don't be worried about anything with you, because if they were, they wouldn't be living in your crib for free. They would be trying to contribute. And then let me talk about this one because I forgot about this one. When around this time, especially around this time, the holiday time, once again, example, fed narc. When they put on this other mask, this is a different type of mask. When you're having holiday, whatever, with family and friends or whatever, they put on this fake ass mask, which he had to put on a fake ass large ass mask, where they're trying to make people think that they're so helpful and they're this. So I didn't catch on at first. So I remember all my family and friends over, and narc just comes in the kitchen, and narc like, I'll wash the dishes. And I'm like, okay, but I was already doing it. But narc like, I'll wash the dishes. I'm like, okay, so I'll continue to cook. And then, my mom was sick at the time before she passed, and narc was like, oh, I'll help your mom do this, and I'll help your mom do that, or whatever. What they'll do, they'll try to put that helpful ass mask on to make people think that they're so great, because they already know they already at the end of the what's that, the firecracker, where you light the little lit wick, whatever you call it, and it's about to get ready to pop because you about to crash out. You about to pop, and they already know they're at that point. So they're doing all this little slick-ish behind your back to not only, fool you, but to really fool all the other people. So people can be like, oh, such and such is so nice. They was helpful. Why did you guys break up? My ass. That's why. Okay? But these homosexuals don't know when to quit. I remember the same day, it was like that same day the narc was fake helping, and was like arguing with me over something super dumb, and I just stopped what I was doing. And I'm embarrassed right now to even say this, because I shouldn't even been. If y'all have seen this person and how this person was, I know a lot of us is embarrassed with some of these ex-ass narcs. But this one, I was like saying something, and narc started talking trash, and I just turned around and threw the dish in the sink and said, do you want to have your girl, or do you want to be right? Shut that narc up real quick. Okay? And then later on, the narc comes like, yeah, you right. I better stop messing up. You're so right. I better stop messing up. But the straw that broke the camel's back. So I like that when I'm talking about certain stories, that if I got something that can relate to my narc days, and I ain't say my narc, like, they're my narc. I never claimed them. I mean, my narc days, meaning that I was dealing with narcs those days, okay? All right. Is when we went out, and this, oh gosh, y'all, this actually leads to the most evil narc story, but let's stay focused. Okay. We all went out or whatever. Long story short, that it got into an argument. We was gonna keep going to the after party, kicking in and whatever, having some hot wings and just whatever. I don't drink Hennessy, so it was hot wings and wine for me, whatever it was. Okay, and it came into an argument, so we end up getting dropped off. So as we're in my driveway, the narc just kept on talking, but kept trying to impress them. Now, mind you, they never even liked narc. They just didn't say anything, but I clocked it. And the wife of the other person clocked it in the narc face, like, you are a manipulator. And I laughed so hard, like, finally somebody finally clocked it. Okay. And when that narc called me out my name, that was it. It wasn't nothing physical or nothing. It was words. When that called me out my name and called me the itch, I turned around, and this was reactive abuse, because I turned around and I muffed that trick, and said, what you call me? And I said, I had some choice words back then, but now God got me on another level right now, so I be trying, y'all. But I was like, boop, 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 get the boop, boop, boop out my crib. So, and I didn't mean you got a week. I didn't mean you got a month. I didn't mean you got a year. I didn't mean any of that. I mean, get out. But because it was like late at night, okay, I'll give you till the sun come up. That wasn't even 24 damn hours. How about that? Okay. So, the next day, narc trying to act like it didn't have no ride or no money. Because, mind you, they got nothing. I forgot that part. They don't got no whip. They don't got no crib. They ain't got no job. They got nothing. Nothing at all. And trying to act like it couldn't get no ride. The good thing about it, because look how God worked. It was tax season. So I knew the narc had money, because the narc filed taxes and got a whole bunch of damn kids and tried to act like the baby mama wouldn't let him file the kids. Yes, she did, because I went and found the tax paperwork and saw the return. I didn't ask for nothing. Sure didn't. Just get your big old bubbly ass, big bubble balloon belly ass up out my crib. And when it got to the point, like, okay, I'm not gonna be waiting for your ride right now, and drop that knockoff at the extended stay, I didn't give a damn. Because if that narc would have kept playing with me, he gonna need a emblem. I don't give a damn. Okay? Now, it wasn't wintertime, so that part right there. But he was really gonna need an emblem if it was wintertime. Okay? And that was it. It's just my point of me telling y'all my examples as well is they don't know when to quit. They don't know. They push and poke, and they don't know when to quit. And then they try to do these little slick things, thinking that you're stupid. Don't test my intelligence. That part right there. Don't test my intelligence, because when you're with them, they're automatically thinking that you're stupid as hell when they're actually the stupid one. But they're gonna try to gaslight you and project all their crap on you to make it seem like you're so damn stupid. But I gotta go, because I don't want to make this one too long. But I remember the most evil narc tried to play that with me too. Because, before the OVIC, I was doing my comedy shows or whatever, and I was practicing on my routine. And, comedy's supposed to be funny. And comedy is embellishment. And then the narc had the nerve to come in my room and say, I don't want people to think you're stupid when you're talking like that. And that was a reactive abuse, because, boy, the words that came out of my mouth. But that cow ran out. It said it and it ran. And that's what I call them, it's. Because they cowards. It said it and it ran. Just ran up out the room. Because I'm like, I wish somebody, choice words, would. That's what I said. Okay. Fill in the blank. But I got to go, because I want to do a quick one about the holidays. Because what? A couple of days, guess what? It's Christmas. And let me tell some of you guys. So if you watch the video, that you be prepared. I'll make sure you ain't gonna see it on Christmas. I'll try to make sure y'all see this before Christmas, so you can be prepared. Ain't nobody got time for this. Y'all, my nose is so stuffy. My nose is so stuffy. I guess maybe it is the allergy. Look at all this crap around here, so I guess that could be the reason too. But catch y'all on the next one. God bless you guys, and I hope this video helped someone. Hey Jay, that's my new boo-boo. Hey Jay, I enjoyed our time. We had a great time, and I'm super excited for the New Year's Eve party. It's been a minute, but I'm back with the jump off because of Jay. It was about to pop off. Be blessed.